Hi there, everyone, and welcome to Diverse Entry Gaming. This is a channel where we'll look at experiences of people already working in the video games industry and try to learn from what experiences they've had, what challenges they've gone through. Also, I want to really focus on challenges people have faced entering the gaming industry to help anyone that is thinking about entering the industry to do so, to start their dream career in video gaming. I'm really excited about the first person we're going to look at, which is Alice Vescio. She is a 27-year-old 3D character artist working at Reply Game Studios, and she's based in Milan. So take it away, Alice Vescio.
I am Alice Vescio, and I live in Milan, and I work for Play Game Studios as 3D character artist for video game.
So how did you get into the gaming industry?
I began to study at Academy of Fine Arts 3D model courses, where I began to interesting in video games because I really wanted to know what were the dynamics behind the video game, but I really didn't know at all what I was talking about.
Yeah.
So I began to study, and I lived in Verona, so I studied in Verona and Padova. And when I ended my courses, I started to work in Milan here since now for almost 4 years.
What were the courses that you did?
I specialize in CGI and 3D character artist for games. So as I was in love in history of art, sculptures, and anatomic study, I was able to study these things because I was loving for characters.
Okay, what was your degree in?
Yes, it's in product design, but other 3 years I specialize in these courses, which are specializations. So yeah, I my degree is in product design, and then these are masters. So
Okay, wow. So
yes,
how many masters courses do you have?
two, and the three of Academy of Fine Arts.
Okay, wow, nice. So you've got a master's. What are your master's in? Sorry.
Yes, is in character artist.
Okay, so you started working doing the figures, little figurines.
Yeah, because when I was studying, um, this man contacted me, and he worked in Palm Beach in Florida.
Hmm.
Such a great place. He was a boss of the sunshine figures industry. They created action figures, and they asked me to do a collection of figures, which was a medieval style. And I began in this way, but my real dream was to enter in the video game industry.
Yeah, nice.
And few months later, I've been contacted by Reply Game Studios. So I've been so happy. It
Yeah,
was
yeah. When you were initially making the figurines, they were like Warhammer or any kind of tabletop small figurines that were made with a
yeah,
3D printer. So
yeah.
how did you get that role initially?
Um, well, they my bosses are also private, so industries and private for tabletop and miniature figures, and sunshine figures for action figures. So they are different roles. I started to publish my own works on ArtStation, and I've been noticed. I don't know. I've
Yeah,
been lucky,
nice.
I think.
So for the next question, I was just wondering if you could take us through a typical day in a normal day, the routine of a 3D character artist.
Concept artists began to create a design, and we have to, as character artists, translate these 2D drawings to 3D models in a virtual space. So um, it's not always easy
Yeah.
because uh, what it's okay in 2D, sometimes it's not works at all in 3D.
Okay.
So it's a real struggle sometimes. We are a great team, so there's no problem at all.
What kind of, when you mentioned that some of the 2D designs are more difficult to translate into 3D designs, what kind of, could you go
Uh,
into a bit more detail with that?
we did armpits and armatures, so maybe 2D artists created elements where in different sides um, doesn't seem okay in 3D because In the front, we had the elements in a position, and the side doesn't. So we've been what?
Okay, yeah, it's
Why is
confusing.
this?
Yeah.
Why is this? What does it mean? 3D character artists also had to re-elaborate some kind of elements, and this is a great problem. Sorry, we have to stay in times. So if our boss, our lead tell us, okay, now for this character, you have to stay in 1 month. You have to stay 1 month. And it's really important. This is the key.
It's interesting making your hobby your job. And I think, especially in gaming, I think lots of people have perceptions that just because it's video gaming, every job in video gaming is
Yeah.
really, really fun. And, you know,
Yeah.
every day you come in, you skip into work and have a brilliant day. But what,
Yeah.
how was it different to what you expected?
Well, I enjoy in a different way playing video games because now I have the experience to see maybe errors in video game, and few time later I didn't have. So maybe I'm playing and I'm like, hmm, why they why they did texture in this way, or why they did this character in this way. So maybe this changed me very much. But another thing um, is a very incredible job. I love this job, but maybe sometimes is a bit stressful. Um, Maybe because, as I said, we have to stay in times. So when our director asks for fix or modifies on character, um, it's a bit stressful because we have to do these fixes, but stay in time.
Is there as much creativity as you expected there would be?
Yes, because as I said, I have to re-elaborate sometimes to be a part in the creative process. The creative
Yeah,
is the most important thing in our job. So yeah,
yeah.
I definitely like it.
What challenges did you face when you were entering the gaming industry?
When I entered in Reply Game Studios, they had a different workflow from mine. So I started to study again new workflow, new softwares, and one of my first character was Abomination, and it was very challenging because I have to do so many tests with the new workflow, so many tests with new softwares, and this was a problem to me because I'm really slow. Yeah, I'm definitely slow, and
Okay.
I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm trying to fix this problem. Plugin Studios, we are from different cities, like almost all.
Okay. Yeah. Are most people in that team from Italy or from all over the world?
No, we are all from Italy.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. And then what challenges have you faced in the last 4 years since you've been in the role?
Being a team is not like you are working alone. For example, if I make a character, uh, I have to be sure that works for animators, character TDs, riggers, and it's not fair just do your works and not talk to others because you are in a team. People sometimes don't think. When
Yeah.
I was in my first year, don't knowing this. So now that I know this, I talk more to my colleagues, and this is important. This is the best advice uh, I can say.
What are you most proud of achieving in your gaming career?
I think it's always Abomination
Okay,
in
yeah,
character.
yeah.
Yeah, as I said, it was a struggle, so I have to test so many things, and this character led me to spend over 2 months on that, and I tried so many times new workflow, new way to work, new ways to work.
Hmm.
And when I finished, I was so satisfied. I was, oh my god, it's it's over.
You had a big party, a big abomination party.
Yeah.
So obviously
Yeah,
Solstice,
sure.
Solstice is the game that you work on, and Abomination is one of the bosses. So for the person above you that gave you a deadline for producing that character, did the deadline have to change, like an extra week, an extra week, an extra, or did they say this is a big character, so it will need 2 months?
I think both, because it was the first character to be so detailed and particular, and he had so many elements. So my boss just told me, um, go on. We will see what we will see. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, but I tried to stay anyway in 2 months. I have to talk to too many times to the rigger, which has the role to create a skeleton for the character,
mm.
and then animators will animate it. He was so fat and
Okay,
so
yeah,
so enormous that needs technical details. So when you create a character, you have to create a good topology. Topology is a wireframe around all the
oh, okay,
characters
yeah,
that needs to be animated and needs to be dense. So more is dense, more is better.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is the key. But you have to create density where it needs. So the arm position, leg position, these are all things you learned when you work.
How did you feel when the game was released?
Oh, it was an amazing day. I always remember it because we were so happy, and we were reading all the comments and all the feedbacks on Steam, on YouTube. I really remember it as a great day. Yeah, yeah. I was
Yeah.
satisfied because I think, oh my God, I did it. I created. I was part of a team, and it was really my dream since I was a child.
And then if we just end with what are your top 2 tips for people who want to work in gaming?
Mm, well, I don't think there are um, shortcuts for this because this work now is saturated, so it's full of people that want to work yes in this sector, but
Yeah,
you have to work every day very hardly because you have to um, I don't know, optimize ways and methods to emerge. You have to work very hard in different styles because maybe the greatest problem is that people apply on industries that doesn't fit their style. So if I have a stylist style or a realistic style, I have to apply in industries that match my style. So if I like stylized style, like Hollow Knight, Fortnite, Overwatch. I don't know. They are different styles.
yeah,
I cannot apply in Naughty Dog because need me.
yeah.
They don't need me, so it's unuseful.
So you say like niche down before you've even found your first job,
Yeah,
niche into your skill set before you've even looked for your first role.
yeah.
So that's one
You need
one
to
tip.
find your style. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's one tip. Got any other tips?
yeah. A good communication is the key in every job, as you said. But mostly when you are in an industry, physical,
Yeah, yeah,
um, you have to walk, you have to communicate, talk, but also and remotely, you have to pick up your earcuffs and
yeah.
call every single person you need. People who don't communicate don't make good video games. This is my opinion.
So there we have it. That's Alice Vescio, a 3D character artist from Reply Game Studios. So thanks so much, Alice, for taking part, being our first guest on the channel. Thanks everyone for watching the video. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe because I really want to create a strong sense of community around these videos and these experiences people have so that everyone shares their experiences and helps each other find their dream job in the games industry. So thanks a lot everyone and see you soon at Diverse Entry Gaming.